Hey, it's that Lavallais chick, and today I'm going to compare 3 different adaptations of the Sherlock Holmes character. 2 TV adaptation and 1 film adaptation with Robert Downey Jr. I have been a fan of Sherlock Holmes for a long time. I even took a Sherlock Holmes literature class in college where we read every single novel and short story about Sherlock Holmes written by Sir Arthur. I'm going to start off by comparing the portrayal of some key characters in the series. First up is Watson, Sherlock Holmes' main sidekick. In the book, Watson is a doctor, which means he has some intelligence, but when it comes to deductive reasoning, he is sorely lacking. His main purpose is to pump up Sherlock's ego and to say something, normally totally unrelated that puts Sherlock on the right track with his cases. Kind of like on Murder, She Wrote with Jessica Fletcher. Watson in the Robert Downey Jr. movie is almost as good as deductive reasoning as Holmes. So is Joan Watson on Elementary, where Sherlock took the time to train her and make her his protege. I can understand the need to want to make Watson a little smarter. He's a bit bumbling in the book, but if he's as smart as Holmes, it makes Holmes less special. So that's why I prefer the Watson in the PBS Sherlock series. He's a little smarter than the Watson on the page, but he still is quite, lost at sea when it comes to deductive reasoning. I don't even mind the fact that they made his wife a spy, because, in the books, after the Sign of Four, we really don't see her much, so there's not much there to adapt. Next, we're going to look at the portrayal of Sherlock's older brother, Mycroft. Mycroft is much smarter than Sherlock, but he is also lazy, overweight, and antisocial, which explains why Sherlock is the star in the family. He plays a major role in the British government, but he's happy to remain in the background as long as he doesn't have to move around too much. Both Elementary and PBS Sherlock have decided to not only make Mycroft super thin, but to give him an antagonistic relationship with Sherlock. The PBS Sherlock is still a major player in the British government, but the Elementary Mycroft is, I think he's a part of MI6, and he may be a spy. I don't get that. The Mycroft from the Robert Downey Jr. films remains pretty much the same as Mycroft is on page, just a tad weirder. Next, we will look at Sherlock's main nemesis, Moriarty. Moriarty was a professor by day and a criminal mastermind by night. He was Sherlock's match in every way and virtually untouchable because there was no evidence to connect him to his many crimes. Elementary is not even in the running on this one. They took the iconic character of Irene Adler, made her the love of Sherlock's life, maybe the reason why he started doing drugs, then turned her into Moriarty. Sherlock, discovered this and defeated her in basically maybe an episode, 2 at the most. Not exactly criminal mastermind material. PBS Sherlock did a little better in the Moriarty portrayal. He is a match for Sherlock and almost ruined him, but what ruins this Moriarty for me is the actor portrayal. He overacts. I can't take it. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. And it's just too much. It's over the top. It's one of those, oh look, he's acting, I just can't take it. I can't take it. So the winner in this category for me is the Robert Downey Jr. Film's portrayal of Moriarty. It's pretty much the same as on the page and not annoying. Finally, we shall compare the man, the myth himself, Sherlock. He is an eccentric character, to say the least. His entire existence is for detective work. He has no friends except for Watson. He has no interest in any romantic entanglements of any kind, but he is able to fake romantic interest in order to get information. The main point of Sherlock is he is so obsessed with being on the case and having the high of, being a detective, that when he's not working, he has to do drugs to imitate that high. And that is something that I don't think any of the Sherlocks has done accurately. There's always some other reason for Sherlock to do drugs. In the film, he wasn't even doing drugs. He was poisoning himself for some weird reason. And on Elementary, Sherlock is now beginning to have a romantic relationship. Day by day, that is starting, Elementary is beginning to feel more like an inspired by rather than based on. Sherlock in the film was romantically attached to Adler. And although he was eccentric, there was no order to it. Sherlock, in the book always had a reason for the eccentric things he does. Sherlock in the film felt like his eccentricities was there to give the character color. So the PBS Sherlock is the most accurate portrayal of Sherlock. The only thing I have issue with is the reason why he started doing drugs. I even like his relationship with Irene. It's not romantic. He is fascinated with her mind. And they even included the fact that he avoids learning things that doesn't help him with, detecting with his cases. So, the PBS Sherlock is my definitive adaptation of Sherlock for now. Do you agree with me? Let me know vote in the poll and let me know which Sherlock is your favorite Sherlock or you feel is the best Sherlock. I'll let you know the results in a future video. And remember, sharing is caring. Share this video with all of your friends and enemies. Gotta go. See you when I see you.